Okay, there was a bit of an interruption for the last video, so we'll just pick up where we left off. Basically, after I put in this water coolant pipe right here and secured it and everything, put in the two belts. As you can see, well, you can see I got some buckets under there to catch coolant. We didn't drain all the coolant, honestly, just because I had a lot of trouble with the valve, and then those little clamps right down there. They're just like solid metal rings, so I didn't want to mess around with them if I didn't have to this particular job. So anyway, we got the serpentine belt in. That's that first one over here. That is kind of flush against the engine, as you can see. It's kind of your main belt. And then tighten down the water pump pulley, which is right here. Those are three triple square bolts. And I can post a video with all the specs and everything listed. I just didn't this time. Anyway, so after I got all that in, then it was time to put the supercharger in. Definitely needed help with that. Basically, we had two people. So there's these little rings here, and we each kind of took one hand and used these as handles. Did it on the other side too. So two of us lifted it up and then, moved it in. But it does take two people if you don't have like good solid long bars to use. Also, there was coolant in it, so it was a little heavier and tippier than it would be if it was dry. After we got the supercharger on and checked everything out, connected the two coolant hoses right here. Also connected this one if it wasn't already. Also put the supercharger belt on. And that was just using a little tensioner right down. Where is it? Right down here. That was fun. I just used a really long socket wrench and I had enough torque then to pull it over. And it slipped on just fine. Yeah, so after we got all that hooked up, we tilted the bumper forward. We connected this little hose and filled it up with coolant. And just made sure to check it for any leaks or anything. I didn't put it under vacuum pressure or anything, but it seems just fine right now. It's just gonna kind of bubble up. And when I do get the supercharger fully connected and the air intake and everything connected, at that point I'll start it up and just make sure everything's going, and I'll let this burp a little bit since I don't have a vacuum set up.